What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I am here with another VOD review, but before I get started, I do want to ask you guys a huge favor. I'm currently taking suggestions for a different title for my VOD review series that might be better for the YouTube algorithm, so I'm hoping when people search for table tennis or table tennis related topics on YouTube that this series is kind of what pops up on the first page, or at least a couple of the videos from the series pop up, and that the videos are easy to find if you're not specifically searching for them. And right now with the current title, if you're subscribed to me and you frequently watch the channel, it'll get recommended to you and it'll kind of pop up on your feed. But aside from that, it's not doing too well with the algorithm. So if you have any advice or suggestions on what the title could be for this series that you think might be better, then go ahead and join the Discord server. Leave it in the general tab. And I'm probably going to mess around with some different titles for this video and for my next few videos, see whichever does the best and then stick with that. Aside from that, I also want you guys to know that I'm always open to suggestions and feedback as it relates to my videos. So if you have something you'd like me to do in my videos or something you think I could improve on, then make sure you also, you can either talk to me in the Discord about it or just leave some suggestions in the comment section of the video. But yeah, I'm always open to feedback and suggestions, and I'm looking to improve my content always. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the video. So today I'm going to be looking at a match submitted by Table Tennis Dude. He says, any advice for my friend, the one in the black and yellow jersey? So it's a shorter video. I clicked on the link already. It's like 6 minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and see what feedback I can give. Let's go ahead and get started. So right off the bat, biggest problem I'm seeing so far just in the first couple points is not watching, kind of just reacting very late to wherever the ball is. Very important to watch your opponent's racket, and you should be able to have a general idea of where the ball's going, even what type of spin is on the ball before it gets to you. Shouldn't be kind of a last second, oh shoot, this is topspin, now I need to react. Should kind of have that plan already in mind, and then you can play your shots.
I don't know.
Looks like you got faulted by the umpire there. So make sure you're tossing that ball. And so far, all of his serves have been kind of jam serves, long, fast, some deep to the backhand corner, some were drifting more middle. You actually don't need to do too much to hit through this type of shot. You can loop it with a very compact shot where you basically meet the ball to the paddle. You're holding your paddle out, ball's coming, wait. Right when the ball's on your rubber, you start your swing and you just rotate your elbow a little bit forwards. And it's going to be a stable loop. You can place it wherever you want. So if you wanted to 50-50 with a backhand to backhand rally, you could go there. Or you could immediately switch out wide to the forehand, play the counter loop game. But even though it's a jam serve and it's going to make you feel uncomfortable, you don't have to do too much to return it. Keep your shot simple. You could even block it if you don't feel comfortable hitting it. Almost like a fast block or a punch forwards instead of a big swing. I also haven't seen him serve any pure underspin, so when you are pushing, you need to be sure you're cutting down on those balls or they are going to pop up. Yeah, so it also looks like this might be a little bit of a mismatch in terms of level. So I'm not sure the names, but the opponent in red looks to be slightly higher level in terms of the angles he's producing and the strategy he's going with. But anytime you're playing against someone stronger than you, it's very important not to try and do too much. You need to keep the game very simple and give yourself opportunities to play. And then every time you get an opportunity, even if you miss, you just have to take it. So every time he's pushed long, you've pushed back, and the serves which were long that you tried to loop, these were kind of like big jammed shots. And I would say you just need to simplify more. So on those long pushes, if you don't want to hit it, then just push back long to a better angle. Deep to the backhand corner, deep to the forehand corner so you have an easy block. or go for a simple loop. Doesn't have to be too much, but just throw the ball up with some spin deep onto the table so that he's at least blocking instead of looping the ball past you. And you'll be surprised, just keeping the game simple like that, pure underspin, you get the long push, you throw it up with spin, and suddenly you're in the rally, and you'll be surprised how many points you can win like that. Nice job salvaging that point. Same thing on the serve return though there. It's a long fast serve to the forehand, and it's topspin. You don't need to do too much to hit that ball. You can basically reach your arm out, like small shuffle to your right, try not to go back at all, and keep your form compact where you're basically holding your paddle out, waiting till you feel the ball on your rubber, then starting your acceleration, your elbow rotation forwards, and it's going to have similar power to a big swing, and it's going to be quicker off the bounce and give you a better angle. And yeah, same problem there. So he's serving long topspin and just not watching the serve, not reading the spin. You don't need to do too much to hit that. You're probably not going to miss in the net. It just has to be a simple, either like a block, a fast block, or just a simple elbow rotation. That's better. That's the right approach. You can go even smaller than that on the swing, because you can borrow his power because of the speed he's serving to you. Better serve there, much better. So, better serve, placement was better, he couldn't loop. You got the short touch to your forehand and then you tried to flip. And that's again like kind of going for too much, overcomplicating against someone that appears to be a little bit stronger in terms of level. Just take that ball, if you want to flip it soft. Flip it soft to the opposite corner to the backhand, get into that backhand to backhand rally, or chop it deep, really heavy to the forehand, make him work hard for that loop, and give yourself those easy angles, but try not to force difficult shots. Yeah, same thing on the serve, dropping the paddle for no reason, just keep that paddle up, let the ball come to your paddle, and then simple shots forwards. That was a much better return there, that was solid. Yeah, be careful on the placement of that serve, that's the same serve that he stepped around and looped a couple points ago. Good return, that's solid. Deep on the table with spin, makes him work for that loop, and then just make sure you're ready to either block or counter loop after he lands that ball. A little bit tentative on that loop. Finish your form, go for your shot. Gotta have at least a little bit of a follow through when you're playing compact so you get that top spin, that depth on your shot. Yeah, same thing. He hasn't served you a single underspin ball. Maybe like one or two, but every serve has been side spin, top side. And these serves you can all, you can hit through them. Like, block through them, loop through them, drive through them. Just needs to be a simple return. I'll link a video on my screen, like as a card on the top right now, of how you can return these types of serves. It's a very simple approach, and I think it'll help you a lot, because most of the points right now are just serve and serve return. The couple times that you did land your shots, like you landed your opening loop or you landed your first block, you won the point. So it really is right now just a matter of serve return and overcomplicating for no reason. So yeah, I'll link that video above and you can take a look at that. Yeah. Push placement not so good. If you want to block like that, if you want to push deep and block, the push needs to come to the corner. So that he has to work. There you kind of push to his middle where he was already sitting. He didn't have to move at all to play that loop, and he can get maximum spin, maximum acceleration on that shot. Makes it a difficult ball for you to block. Yeah, and same thing there. If you want to push, there's nothing wrong with that. I play tons of matches, even against high-level players, where I'll win just with high-quality push, followed by a high-quality block or counter loop. But the only way to execute that type of strategy is with a good push. The push can't land, like, half table to the middle. It needs to land extremely heavy deep to the backhand corner or extremely heavy deep to the forehand corner. Yeah, a little bit fortunate he missed his serve there, but you would have missed that serve just based on the way you took your backswing. You can be much more compact on that serve return. Yeah, still a little bit too big. Treat it like a warm-up shot. If you're warming up forehand to forehand, backhand to backhand, like before a match, that's the type of shot you can play against this serve until you're comfortable with the spin, and then as you get better, you'll be able to naturally add more velocity and quality to that ball. Yeah. Better, drifting back a little bit on the block. So the push there was better. Trust that the angle is going to come where you want it. So I'm going to replay that point, and I'm going to show you what I mean. Or did I go past it? Yeah, there it is. So your push was better there. It came deep into the corner. Because of that, your opponent loops cross court, but you're still kind of drifting back because you're unsure of where it goes and you're trying to get ready to react to every angle. If you push like that, you can stay closer to the corner and keep your paddle out in front of your body and just trust your block on that shot. You land that shot down the line, you win the point. But no reason to be drifting back there when your push was that good. And yeah, I said it before, careful on those serves that you're tossing it. It is pretty borderline, and when you have an umpire, you have to be extremely clean with the way you serve. A little bit jumpy on that serve return. That's the other thing. You don't want to take, especially if you're struggling with the serve. If you're like reading an opponent's serve like a book, like you see it before they hit it, you know exactly what they're doing, exactly what spin is coming. You can take it off the bounce and kind of play these surprise shots, and it's going to throw your opponent off. But against new opponents or serves that you're uncomfortable with, you have to let the ball bounce. It needs to come at least to its highest point before you start your shot. And then that gives you kind of the most room for error as you're taking opportunities. If you take it right off the bounce, the timing needs to be perfect and the recognition needs to be perfect, or you're going to make a lot of mistakes. Nice serve return. Okay, and it looks like that was the game. So, like I said, that was a shorter VOD review. I think the main thing you need to work on right now is serve return, and that can be difficult if if there aren't many players at your club or you don't have the opportunity to practice against new serves too often. But like I said, I'll link a video wherever I said I'd link it, and then I'll also put it in the description so you can check that out, and hopefully it makes sense to you. But a lot of the open rallies, you held your own and you played well. It's just getting to that point in the rally. And that comes with high quality serve returns, high quality serves on your end, and giving yourself predictable angles instead of kind of just trying to survive. If you keep the ball on the table for one shot, that's fine, but then the next ball gets looped past you anyway. What's the point? You may as well go for a high quality shot on the first ball. If you miss, you miss, but then you have the easy angles and you set yourself up for success in the rest of the point. Like I said, that's going to do it for this video though. Thank you guys for watching. If you have feedback or suggestions on how I can improve my videos, what you think a good title for the YouTube algorithm would be, then join my Discord server. Go ahead and drop your suggestions in the general section of the server. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.